What is going on, everyone? We are here with our championship game video. So yeah, let's just break this down, boys. We played Baller B in the championship. This guy is actually really cool. He's a really cool dude, really good. But as you see, the first play, I got a fumble. The literal first play of the whole entire finals, I got a fumble. I don't know if he could have challenged that, but right here we just did some like substitutions and everything. So it took a few minutes here. And I think we're good here. All right, so first offensive play. We are in the single back bunch and out of the Ohio State playbook. We just go to our quick little RPO stretch, and this is what we were trying to hit versus D-Croft all game. We just did the bubble. We broke a few tackles, and we got a ton of yards. The idea with the single back bunch end is we come out in it, and then we audible up to bunch strong offset. It does a very good job of, and as you're going to see right here, we get a little block, we follow our blocks, and just like that, we score a touchdown. But yeah, the single back bunch tight end does a really good job of making people run certain defenses that have to guard, like the RPO, the stretch, or a few pass plays. Very simple offense. I have like 5 to 7 setups total. So with that being said, we come out firing. I'm very confident after we beat D-Croft. And on top of that, we got a fumble the first play of the game. So I'm living all the way up top, man. This is actually best case scenario. Real quick, if you're looking to win more games in Madden 26, you need to check out civil.gg. Here we have full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work and will actually help you win games. We release weekly brand new content to make sure you're always on top of what's trending and what's new to make sure you have everything you need. Over 98% of members have said they have won more games since joining. And right now with code HEX, you can go to the top of the description, click the link, and get everything you need to start winning today. But yeah, he is going to be in the gun wide bunch. This is a really weird formation where they're super spread out, and I didn't really find a run shoot on this until like the middle end of the game. So right here you're going to see he runs this RPO, but our outside, what we're doing is we're putting our X corner, so it's cover 3 sky, right? So when you guys see this, right, we are going to be putting our top inside X, you see the X guy, we're putting him into an outside third, and then the top right into a hard flat. So it's basically just a cover 3. We drop our D end. We have branch also on the middle, and you're going to see we just have cover 3. We guard, and he throws a really easy pass. So that concept right there, you're going to see a lot out of this game. He really spammed that concept. All it is a streak on Y, a post on the tight end, a return by the other guy. It's a really good cover 3 beating combo, and we adjusted to it a little bit later. But right here, 3rd and 5, we send the dogs at him. He goes to, I don't know what he was throwing there, maybe like a curl or something, but our DB played the heck out of it out there. I don't know if you guys saw, but if he made that throw, it would have been a pick. So now we're already at a 4th and 5, up 7 at the end of the game, or at the second drive. We're just going to a stock cover 3 again, and you're going to watch, he's going to run the same combo. There's going to be a post on this tight end right here, and then there's going to be a return, a streak, and he actually had the post, but he might have highballed it, and look at him. He is mad. He is mad too. He's saying he got cheated twice, but guess what? We don't care. This is for $8,000, man. He got cheated, but a lot of people can get cheated, or a lot of people can, get lucky and then just sell the game away. We were not going to do that. So right here, we ran the ball. We kept it easy. We're a minute in. We already got a stop, a score, and the ball back. I mean, it is literally the perfect start ever. So now we're going to audible up into our bunch strong and nasty. We're going to be going into our base wide trail play. So we're going to have a corner out here, a post route, a drag, and a trail. So right here, you're going to see that drag just does a really good job of just getting in that middle of the field, and it gets like under hooks, and it just does a really good job. And then it beats man because all the routes kind of get bounced up. So our main plays are really just this stretch bubble. He guards the bubble, so we run stretch, cut inside, and look at that little speed boost. And we get a touchdown, man. I'm animated. We're doing our little finger walks, little everything here. But yeah, no, Baller, whatever, Lil Balla, maybe his name is. He's a really good player, dude. He's a really good player. He beat this other guy. He locked up $5,000. He just kind of had, an unlucky start to the game, and then he couldn't come back from it. So you can't knock on him for this. I mean, I probably would have been the same way if I fumbled first play and then I just threw an overthrow pick. I mean, he already started in a minus 14-0 gate, and I get ball at half. So, there's not much he could do, man. It just kind of happened to go my way. But once again, I could sell this game. There's a ton of time left. And he's starting to find some success with this inside zone. started to figure it out, and I didn't really have a shoot for it, offer it, but we figured out one later in the game. All we're doing is basically, we're gonna have an outside third here, hard flat, and then, yeah, he just ran the ball. He actually had a really good cutback there. He broke a tackle. You know, getting a little upset about, not upset, because I'm actually not upset at all. I'm, like, extremely happy. They have a terrible camera angle, bro. Camera angle, look at that. You can't even see my eyes. It's, like, terrible. Like, they didn't point it at my face. The only time he could is if I look up. But, yeah, I don't know what that was about. Like, you could see his whole shirt in his face, and mine is, like, the top of my head. I don't know. Maybe we need a haircut. But, yeah, he just running the ball. We figured out something here where we could blitz off that left side. Come down, get him. He starts just kind of spamming it. Smart, low-key. But, yeah, 2nd and 8 here. He's going to audible back into this. And this is where I'm going to man up my user on the tight end so he doesn't have this post route. So, as you see, I man it up. And he actually did have the post route because I had a terrible switch. But the thought is I'm going to man up that post route, and I'm just going to use the return. And that's what we're going to do later in the drive. So now it is 1st and 10. I'm up 14-0 already. And we finally found a nice good gap shoot where we come down. You know, we're a little excited over here, as you can see. But, yeah, no, that was huge. Being able to get that, you know, what's it called? That engage, that tackle. Everything was just very, very good about that. So, right here, once again, I manned up the tight end. But, like, it just didn't... It didn't like work, and then he threw that return backside, and whoever this cornerback is, you guys tell me down below, whoever it is, he made a pick versus Decroft and him on that like diving. He's insane. I don't know what ability he has, bro, but my goodness, that guy is MVP. So shout out to, I think it was Cool Claire who told me to put him there. It might be that 93 speed free safety. Forgot his name, but yeah, now we're up 14-0. I mean, we just gotta not sell the game, and I have like no reps playing CFB, but we keep offense very simple. When we audible up, we're going corner out, we're going corner out, we're going drag, and then we're going trail. So as you see, we have the drag, we have that post, we just throw it right under that. We like throw that post down. He's starting to figure it out. I mean, I really only ran like one combo, and then we change it up later in the game. You'll see, but I like to keep it very simple. So I think I went inside zone here. Sorry. Yeah, I went inside zone, and just like Decroft, he has like a shoot for that. So I'm not running that anymore. That guy just like auto comes down. Decroft had the same thing. Well, his D tackle came in free, so I'm chalking that inside zone run versus both of these players. And now we're going into our regular stock play, which is where we are going to motion out RB. We're going to put him on a flat route first, right? And then we're going to motion him out. So that he's going to be a quick flat out here, and then we're going to have a streak on the tight end, streak on this guy, slant, slant. Our first read is going to be this flat out here. If this guy plays high, we throw our flat, and look at that. We got 10 yards on that. He didn't have a flat out there to guard it. We put a flat route, we motion him out, and we just insta-throw it. If that guy doesn't come down, you can insta-throw that like literally every single time. So now we're on a 3rd and 2. And once again, we audible up, and we run our stock play. Block our running back, stem this post all the way down, stem this corner down. We're going to have the drag, and then we're going to have that return. So right here, we have the drag. We look for that. And then right there, beautifully, we just have that post. We get a really good animation where he doesn't get hit. I don't know what he had on that number 6, but he came down really hard. That guy, he was focusing too much on the left side of the field at the start of this game. But here we go. We just take it down to the quarter. We don't want to force anything here. We're playing really good. I mean, up 14-0 in the championship game after beating Decroft, man. I mean, just a huge win overall. So, can't be mad whatsoever. So, we're going to go into this single back bunch tight end, stretch alert bubble. And, yeah. Here we go. So, we're going to have this guy here. We're going to have that. We're going to cut up. Look at that. Nice little run. I should have spun. Zachariah Branch has, like, plat 360 or gold 360, whatever it is, and he spins like really well. He actually like fakes out people, and then this is where we're going to go to our other pass play. Actually, we're going to call it timeout because we don't have time, I think. Yeah, we're going to call it timeout here, and then our red zone pass play, remember, it's the exact same one. If you guys have been watching, we have ran stretch, one bunch setup, and one single back setup so far. So doesn't really take much to move in this game with this kind of scheme. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be streaking this tight end. We're also going to streak the slot receiver. We're going to have an inside slant, and then we're going to have a backside slant. This backside slant does well if they have like a vert, and we're just going to have a flat out here. So our first read is going to be this tight end seam, and then the slant, and then the slant. So right here he had the tight end seam. We passed that outside, and we got a nice, easy touchdown. We got a little fired up there. But yeah, good play by him. We're just going to kick off here, and we're up 21-0. So we get ball at half as well. Really, at this point of the game, you just can't lose the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't lose the game. So, yeah, we're looking good. We're up 21-0. I mean, you can't ask for a better start to the game. We found a shoot. Oh, sorry about the yawning, man. I don't even know why we're yawning like that, but we didn't really find a shoot. We just started blitzing off our slot edge. And yeah, remember, this guy's in a outside third, this guy's in a hard flat. We drop this guy over here. I'm going to drop this guy in a vert sometimes here. So like right here, you're going to see he's in a vert. I had no idea what was coming across the field. He had a drag, and like, you just can't see that. So he can have his 7 yards. I didn't really know what he had. So good on him, I guess. But yeah, we're going to drop this guy into a third, drop this guy into a hard flat, drop this guy over here. Or actually, I dropped this guy in a vert hook. And you're going to see he does a backside curl. And I thought something was coming there. And I'm going to remember, you're going to watch this later in the game. You're going to see how I like shook my head. Just remember that later in the game. All right, boys? Remember that later in the game. So he's audibling back over to the tight. Outside third, hard flat. Drop this guy in a vert. And then I think I man up this guy. So you're going to see that he's manned up. I just go back to that return. He had the post, but he kind of got a yellow, and I got a nice knockout there. QBs don't make every throw in college football. I kind of like it. Like, I don't know. I think it's good. You got to throw open people. But, yeah, back to bunch. Once again, outside third, hard flat, drop this guy. You either put this guy in a vert or man up the tight end. I'm manning up the tight end just because, you know, that's what he's been doing. He has the drag across the middle of the field, and I thought I was going to just lay him out and get another fumble there. But I didn't. So, yeah. Good on him. We're just kind of milking the clock here as we go. Playing good D. Yeah, honestly, just great. All right, so outside third, hard flat, man up this guy. And look at that. That's the cage we're looking for. That post is guarded. Everything's guarded. We get a tackle. He's probably like, ooh, what do I even do now, you know? What do I even do? So kind of figured out his one play. All you had to do is really man up one of those players and use the other one. But now when he goes back to this tight, he's going to start doing other things. You're going to see. I don't know if I manned up the tight end here or if I dropped him in the zone. Yeah, I manned him up. But as you see, he has like a slant and a post. So really good play. I mean, look at him. He's like, what is going on with all these yellow passes? So that quarterback, man, that Penn State quarterback is not very good anymore, I don't think. Maybe he is. I don't know. But yeah, I think I did a cover 3 here, so instead of manning this guy up to the tight end, I'm going to drop him in a vert, drop this guy in a vert, and yeah, as you see, drop, I go back to the post, everything's guarded, I switch frantically to make sure he doesn't get anything there. It's just manipulating the zones a little bit. Instead of manning up the tight end, I decided to just put him on a vert hook. So this is what you got to do in like base defenses like cover 3. You just got to send a good pressure where we're sending 1, 2, 3, 4, overloading the right. And then, yeah, you're going to see right here, when he passes the ball, watch. I remembered that he had a curl. Look at that. I remembered, and I switched onto it. I took it away, and he had nothing. You can see I'm pointing at my head. That is such a huge play here to get him now to a 3rd and 21. Like, I'm already up 21-0. I switched it perfectly. I could have let up a touchdown if he had a streak, but I knew he was going to go back to that. And I think I might have manned up the tight end here. Yeah, I did, because I think he's going to go deep. So I manned him up. I dropped back on this guy. I didn't really see anything. He had the curl. I switched late on that. I should have switched earlier. I was just too scared about the curl. I let up a 4th. Now it's a 4th and 2, which is like, ooh, you know, not good. And now I went into hot blitz, which is a symmetrical look. He actually probably has something out here, but he audibles inside, which is like a smarter play. And I start to, so this is why I kind of messed up. I tried to man up this left side of the field and then have like a vert hook, a hard flat, vert hook, a hard flat. But I messed up some sort of adjustment, and I forgot to man up this guy, I think. Or maybe I manned him up and switched on to him, but I dropped onto this D end here. And yeah, I just forgot to man this guy up, or else it would have actually been a cage, because everything else is caged. And he blocked his running back versus send 2. So we actually had everything perfect except for that just stupid little slant. I messed it up there. I mean, no one to blame but myself. But here we are, 21-7. We get ball after half. Just got to make a big play here for sure. We have that seam, it looked like, but he kind of like dove and swat. And maybe if he held Y, he would have picked it off. But no, that was bad. That was bad on me. I can't throw that pass. Maybe if I would have just lobbed it over top. But I had the drag, took my drag. This drive was kind of like, I was very nervous this drive because I knew if I scored here, like, I don't want to say it was over, but it's very important that I scored and he didn't, you know? Like, he didn't get the ball back. So I'm thinking this is where I want a different combo. I want streak, slot, fade, corner out, drag, just to give him a little different look because he's used to this little left side defense. And right here, I had that corner route. I'm waiting for that guy to clear out a little bit. Threw it, got out of bounds. I mean, could not have been more perfect right there. And then we're in verticals, so I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to motion this guy out because he's been on a flat the whole entire time, right? Oh, never mind. I audible back up to bunch. And then I think I just went to stock Y trail. Yeah, so this is when I knew, like, all right, he's playing for Y trail. Because, look, he's going to have a hard flat here. He's going to have that post ready. Like, he was ready for that play. So I'm like, all right, back in my head, we're not running that stock anymore. He's playing for it. We're going to start flooding that left side. But now, got to give him a little bit of single back. So I'm going to motion out this branch, right? We're going to put him on a drag route because we've always put him on a flat route. And then we're going to put this guy in a streak. And then instead of a streak, we're going to curl this one in case he has no mid-read. This guy plays down, and look at that. We have a nice curl just sitting right there. Beautiful. We call it timeout. Yeah, we're playing great. I mean, this is a $3,000 game in for a trophy. You don't want to lose this one. You know, no one's going to remember the second best CFB player, man. They're going to remember the best. We took down D-Croft. You got to beat the best to be the best. So, I think I went back to the same thing, but I put a streak in case he would try to switch down. Yep. So, I'm thinking he's going to come down, and he actually did, but I just ran because he was thinking curl. You know, this guy is smart. Like, when I run something, he's going to adjust to it. He actually remembers plays really, really well. So props to him. So I didn't want to give him the same look twice in a row. But this is where my big brain was. So I'm thinking he's going to drop this guy on a vert hook and not have a flat. And he did that just exactly. We got perfect blocks. His guys were shaded back because he was playing for end zone. So since his guys were shaded back, they're going to go out, or they're going to go vertically. Here, let's run this play back just one more time here. So look at this. This guy's going to drop back. This guy's going to drop back. This guy is going to go and get him. And then as you see, the blocks just line up perfectly. He didn't go for him. He actually went for the safety, which made it absolutely perfect. A nice, easy touchdown. The guy dropped back too far. Doesn't have enough hip mobility to turn around. And now we're up 28-7. I mean, just pure domination. And right here, this is really embarrassing. I just ran prevent, you know, making sure. Didn't pass commit or anything. And he got a crazy pancake. He had a nice speed boost. And, yeah, I got blocked there, and he just ran. He got 7 before half. He shook his head because it, like, didn't even matter, I think. Maybe he was thinking, but, yeah, no, bad. Really, really bad. That can't happen. Yeah, so now we're back on offense here. I had a scary read this drive, I'm pretty sure. I didn't want to sell this game away. I was already, like, kind of nervous because I let up that touchdown. I'm like, no way I'm selling this, because all I could think about is a John Beast game where I was up 28-0 and lost. So this one's a little different, but yeah, still kind of the same principle. And that was like a book that I was like, what am I throwing? I need to be smarter. So yeah, no, bad. Really, really bad. But yeah, what do we do here? I think maybe I put him in a flat again. I think I put him in a flat, and then we went streak, slant, slant. Let's see. Did he go in a flat? I think he did because, no, he went in I put him on a streak. Oh, my goodness. That was a bad, bad pass. I actually almost agged that. But what I thought right here, right, is I knew he was going to put a hard flat out here to guard it. So I thought for some reason I could just, like, freeform this out here. Like a slot fade in a way, you know? And I just didn't get a good freeform at all. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't a good pass, but that was a really risky read. And now we're on a 4th and 7, and this is where I went to a new combo. Let's see if I show it. No, okay. So I blocked my running back, and all I'm doing is I knew he's going to play aggressive with Because remember last play, we were guarding, we had like the return, we had the drag. So I'm thinking cover 2 at some point. So I did streak, slot fade, drag here, and then post. And all he had to do was really guard this post, switch onto this guy, and he's going to get a stop. But he shaded up. I could have thrown this drag, but I threw that post, I threw it down, and I got a first down. He's frustrated. I mean, that was a game-changing play right there. And then all I did for the rest of this drive was just chew the clock, man. Big third down. I went back to our quick little hard flat over there. He didn't have a hard flat out there. He's like, all right, you know. He's probably mentally defeated by now. I called a timeout, and all we're doing is just chewing the clock, you know. You don't want to let this game get out of hand here. Streak, slant. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I went drag. I think I did streak, slant. And then this is where you can hit this B receiver. I'll show you right here. So this guy drops back, and he blitzes the middle. You just throw that B up, and yeah, quick little first down. That was huge just to be able to chew more clock. And all I'm thinking about is just getting this game in the fourth quarter, and that's what I do. And on 3rd and 6, I probably should have ran the ball, but I tried to throw, and I actually threw a book. Watch this. I did slant, streak, flat again. Actually, no, I called a timeout here, but I actually threw a book. Like, this should have been picked, but I kind of got lucky. So, yeah, I got pretty lucky this game, not gonna lie. But yeah, I tried to throw this backside, like right past him, and I don't know, maybe it could have been a pick. Like, he wasn't playing it, but I tried to throw it past him. Maybe I threw it a little too late, but I took my 3 here, and now the goal is just kind of stop him. So remember, he's back in this. We're gonna go drop him, man up him. We got really good pressure. He throws a red. He's upset with his quarterback. His quarterback is kind of selling him the game right now. So, yeah, we're just playing good ball right now. Drop this guy. We got crazy good pressure right up that A gap with the quick jump. Super good blitz. If you guys want to find this blitz, it is on civil.gg. You can use code HEXY for 30% off. We have Ohio State and 3-3-min up there. So, yeah, make sure to go check that out. Code HEXY, 30% off. And, yeah. So, let's drop this guy. Drop this guy here, bang. And 4th and 5. We get a really good switch here. We see that crosser. We just go up to it. Good switch. And, yeah. That was just a huge play right there. And all I do for the rest of this drive is just chew. And I think I got the first here. I forgot what I ran. I ran corner out. Oh, I playmakered him up. I think I threw it away. Oh, no. That was just such a... Oh, my gosh. That's what I did. I was waiting for this guy to bounce back. I agged it so I'd get the good comeback on it. He shook his head. Yeah, now I can just chew the clock here. I mean, the game was basically over, but I just wanted to, you know, cement it. 4th and goal. I actually let this go all the way down to 1 second, and instead of, this is a high brain move. I QB kneeled it here because I didn't want to kick a field goal and then he like blocks it, gets 6 or something, you know. Like it just, if I kneel it here, nothing's really left. The game's over. It's just kind of sportsmanship. He ran the ball, and yeah, it is game over. So you're gonna see right here, game's over. They cut the camera, man. It's like all hitting right now. We get up. My man Balla, great guy, dude. We had a great fight. Yeah, so it was a little good interaction there, and as you see, we just we won this thing, man, and yeah, a little post. We hold up that trophy. We got that Henry shirt on. Look at that. It's a goat right there. Represent the goat. And yeah, that was it, boys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We just had a great job. Switched Decroft there in the first game. Huge play to win that first one. But yeah, he had one last opportunity. Nothing was there. Tackle. And we won the game, boys. So yeah, that was a bad pick. Bad throw by Balla. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all boys in the next one. We're the champs, baby. Let's go.